Hi there everyone, GuardianE here with another summon video in Final Fantasy Brave Exvius War of the Visions. So, we have the Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade collaboration featuring Yuffie and Sephiroth. And I think the last video that I put out, I think the only video that I put out on this game before was also a Final Fantasy VII Remake collaboration. So it's only fitting that the next one that we put out is when they revisit the series, revisit the collaboration, and bring these two units into the game. So I got a lot of Visiore, not enough Visiore to pity both of them, so I'm a little bit worried about that. You need 200 pulls effectively to pity either of the units, or each of the units, and then so 400 total, which I think would be 80,000 Visiore. So obviously I don't have that, unfortunately, here, which is a bit of a bummer, but we're going to do our best, and we're going to hope for the best. And we're going to start summoning on Yuffie, I think. I think that's the goal. Once we get sort of closer to the midway point, I might switch over to Sephiroth, because the rates for Sephiroth are worse than the rates for Yuffie. Sephiroth is a 100 cost character on his banner, so let's just start getting into it. We can talk about it while we're summoning. So let's start on this banner for Yuffie. First summons, 2,000 Visiore. Let's get into it. So, like I had mentioned, Yuffie has about a 0.8% chance to appear on this raid-up banner, and Sephiroth has a 0.4% chance on his banner, which is pretty atrocious. So we have a lot of summoning to do, so I'm probably going to skip. They have a chance to transform. The gold shard has a chance to transform, so I'm going to skip here. And it didn't. It did not. So that's that. Getting some stars. Okay. And we are raising this bar so that once we reach the 100, we are guaranteed a UR. That is not guaranteed to be Yuffie. It's not guaranteed to be the featured character, but you do have a pretty high chance. I think it's like a 20% chance once you have the bar completely filled, so let's just kind of see how it goes. There's also a lot of characters that I don't have that would be sort of cool to get, but obviously we're really, really hoping to get the actual banner units here. I should probably go for the vision cards as well. That would be the smart thing to do. But I don't really have the Visiore for it, so I think I'm just gonna try to go for the characters at this point. The reason why I'm clicking through is that it was a blue that I knew was gonna transform. I was hoping it was gonna transform into a rainbow. Continue along this train. I mean, even though Yuffie has a higher percent chance, the 0.8% is not great. Okay, we're getting a gold book. That's a good sign, and it is going to be a character. So there's a chance. There is a chance here. Oh, there's two! There's two in this. Alright. I'm not hopeful, but I'm hopeful. You know what I mean? Okay, come on. Ah, that is not... Okay, so that's not Yuffie. If it were, then you would see the flag of Final Fantasy VII come across the screen. So that's Mashari, who I don't have. This is new for me, I think. So kind of nice. New unit. So maybe she was just prepping us for our beguiling ninja. Our representative from Wutai? No. No, that's going to be Stern. Although I think he's quite good. I think he's a 100 cost unit, if I'm not mistaken. Although, I think on the older side... To be fair, I don't really know much about the tiers, or about which characters are really good, which characters are really, you know, average. I'm just not... I'm not well-versed. I'm not well-versed, I'm not well-researched. I kind of just play this for the characters. Alright, so I don't feel good about this one. I think I'm going to skip. Let's skip. And yeah, nothing of note there. Okay, no transformations, no nothing. It is slow to build this UR bar. Every multi is only 5 on the UR bar. It's pretty slow. Alright, Silver Book. Let's see if it's going to swap here. It does not swap here. And I think we're going to skip. Yeah. And what? Oh, what? Wait! Oh, come on! Really? I skipped the. I thought it would cut right to Yuffie if we got her. Whoops! That was my bad. What? Wait, hold on. No, close. Yeah, close this. Hold on. I thought it cut to the UR if you skipped. Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have looked... Aw, well, okay, well, we got her. Yo, that's actually really clutch. That's great, because that gives us enough Visiore to actually pity for Sephiroth if we need to. So that's really good. And so here's Yuffie, of course, with her giant shuriken. Really cool. I'm a Final Fantasy VII fanboy. What can I say? I've loved it since it came out back in, what, 95 or something? I don't know. I love it. The remake is awesome. Just everything associated with it. Instantly, I kind of want. So, a self-styled materia hunter appearing in the tales of the Mako-fueled Metropolis Midgar on a distant world. A ninja of the Wutai, she can sling her oversized shuriken like it's second nature. Her impatient personality and tendency to look before leaping earns her no small amount of chiding from her partner Sonon. I have not played through Intergrade yet. I probably should. My original playthrough of Remake, which is actually out on Twitch, if you're interested in seeing that, was the original version. And then when I got Intergrade, I got the PC version on Steam. So I have to actually play through the whole game again, which isn't a big deal, but you know, it takes a little bit of time. Oh, and here's her, here's her animation. So cool. So this is I forget what the skill is called in the original. In the original, it was called like Bloodlust or Bloodfest, I think. And I guess they relocalized it. They changed it to Bloodbath, which I always thought was a very grim name for such a cheerful character like Yuffie. But yeah, so all right, well that's awesome. I wish I had known. I probably shouldn't have skipped that because we could have seen the walkout animation for Yuffie there. But I'm not going to complain about getting her. So at least now we know. So we're not going to be as liberal with the skips when we're going in for Sephiroth here. So I actually have 2 tickets. I'm not expecting anything out of these tickets for Sephiroth, but let's see if we can get the main man here. Going to be a bronze book. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's not going to change. So let's see. Nope. It is not going to change. Alright, let's skip. And yeah. I think one actually did change, but did not change into a rainbow. Okay. Alright, so let's get into it for him. Once again, it's like a 0.4% chance. As I understand it, I think he's supposed to be pretty darn good. I think he's supposed to be pretty strong in this game. Yuffie I haven't heard as much fanfare about, but I don't know what that means necessarily. Oh, huh. Brown book, really? This looks suspicious. This looks really suspicious to me. Like, I refuse to believe that this is all just blue. That's why I'm gonna tap through this one because there's something going on here. And I don't believe you, game. I don't think you're really gonna screw me that hard. All right. Okay. Well, I mean, we we did get a gold, but it was not anything really remarkable. Okay. That's fine. All right. Well, let's keep moving along. It's really nice to know and have kind of in the back of my mind that safety net that we do have enough to pity should we need to. Okay, alright, finally. That was just like another blue circle, it would be a disaster. I'm still not feeling this. I kind of wish, like, that I could skip through the multi while still getting the walkout animation and everything. Because it does take a while, and we have a lot of summoning to do here. Alright, so just to a gold. Okay, next one in. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that the currency that I'm getting through the polls... Ooh, gold book! The currency that I'm getting through the polls are... okay. It actually... Yuffie's can also be... The ones that I got for summoning on Yuffie also go towards the pity for Sephiroth, so... That's how I remember it to be anyway. So let's just see. Alright. Oh, you know what? I think the last video we put out was... It might have been the Tomb Raider collaboration. I actually can't remember now. Maybe not. Alright, let's see. Another Moshery. It's the different Moshery, but still Moshery. She's crowding our pulls, man. Let's get that Masamune. Let's get that Sephiroth. You know, before the remake came out, back when people had to kind of figure out their own pronunciations for things. The internet wasn't as prevalent. I remember I used to call it Masamune, because, you know, it's like Anglo pronunciation. You don't know how Japanese stuff is pronounced, being ignorant. And then Yuffie, I always call it Yuffie. I mean, that, like, phonetically that made sense to me. But it wasn't until the remake, effectively, where, or maybe it was, I want to say, maybe it was Crisis Core? I don't remember if they ever pronounced her name in Crisis Core. But regardless, it was not until way, way later, the magic of localization and English dub, that I knew, oh, Gold Book, that I was pronouncing it wrong for, like, decades. So, here we go. Gold Book. This could be Sephiroth. The Soldier First Class Extraordinaire. I do have all of the other FF7 collaboration units, so I've got Barret, got Aerith, I've got Cloud, I've got Tifa. Okay, gold. So this is the last one that we need to complete the collection. Alright, let's see it. Ah, not a Final Fantasy VII flag. Who is this? Okay. Alright. It's cute. Luelle, Truth Seeker. So she is new. New for me, right? Yep. New URs are not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's not like I summon a whole lot, so anytime I do summon, when I'm able to get a lot of new characters, it's always fun. It's gonna be a silver book. Does have a possibility of transitioning. Nope, not gonna happen. I'm now gun-shy about, like, just skipping this, though, because of what happened with Yuffie. So I'm just gonna tap through as fast as I can. There's a chance, yeah. And any of the golds could transition into a rainbow. So, let's see. Nope. Man, I am getting an awful lot of her. She is appearing a lot. Alright. So we're 30 out of 100 for the UR. Once again, that UR bar, once it's full, all it does is it guarantees a UR drop on that multi. So nothing specific. You're not guaranteed Sephiroth or anything. Although I do think that Sephiroth has like a 20% chance. The featured character has a 20% chance when the bar is full. So, once again, we're going to tap through as quickly as we can, because I don't want to screw up again like I did with Yuffie. And it's nothing. Okay. Dario. Not interested. Next one in. So I do more or less kind of just like log in to the game mostly. I don't do a ton of grinding in this. I have a ton of like tickets that I haven't used and stuff like that, so my inventory and my progress is shameful. I'm not gonna share that with anybody, but I do have this account just to mess around with and just to collect characters and, you know, save currency, all that good stuff. All right, can we make? No, nope, not gonna happen. Oh well. Still, part of what got me interested in getting into this game was the art. The art style is just so distinctive and beautiful. Reminds me of, like, you know, old school Tactics, Final Fantasy Tactics. Okay, can we okay, so it did change to a gold. Did not change from a gold into a purple. That can happen. Can happen. All right. Yeah. So I didn't even see a transition into a purple, into a rainbow. Wow. Okay, who is this? Nice. Very nice. Master of Arithmetic. Oh, that reminds me of calculators is what they were called in Final Fantasy Tactics. I don't know if anybody remembers. Well, I don't know if in future iterations of Tactics they actually renamed them into like mathematicians or something, because calculator is a really weird name for. Ooh, it's rainbow. Okay, come on, Sephi? No, Ayaka. But they were really interesting units because their skills were all based around formulas and like effectively like what terrain you were on, and like what height the terrain was, and like the meters, and calculating based on that. And the really cool thing about calculators was that their skills didn't require any MP, so they were like really potentially super broken. Really useful to have as units. I don't know why I'm going and talking about calculators when it's not really relevant. But anyway, point is, old school Final Fantasy is my bread and butter. That's not even old school technically, depending on who you ask, right? That's PlayStation era Final Fantasy. You ask like real OGs, they're talking about Final Fantasy on the NES. They're talking about Final Fantasy VI on the SNES. I did play Final Fantasy VI, but years after playing 7. And so I was one of the boom, like the renaissance of JRPGs during the PlayStation era. And so that was my first exposure to them. And that's the case with like a lot of people. I think the Final Fantasy VII was something of like a movement at the time, and there wasn't like anything like it. Very ambitious. And so it got the attention of more people in general, which got... Oh, purple! I mean, why do I keep saying purple? I think it's because I just summoned on like another game where purple was the highest rarity. Anyway, rainbow. Ah, Stern. Moshery and Stern. We're getting an awful lot of Moshery and Stern. You notice that? Alright, we're 50% up the bar. So once I get to summoning... Actually, pretty soon, I think. I should take a look at the amount of currency I have to see if I can actually just buy Sephiroth from the shop. A little anticlimactic, I have to admit. Just because it is fun to get them to walk out, which again, I screwed up on with Yuffie, and I apologize for that. Hopefully, maybe I can find a clip of her walkout animation and just, like, toss it in there, I don't know. But, yeah. That was my bad, and this multi is just bad. It's not my bad, it's just bad. I mean, it is to be expected. This, again, like I said, Sephiroth has a 0.4% chance. So, what can I really say? And we did actually luck out pretty early with Yuffie, so, you know, those are the swings of RNG. You win some, you lose some. Good luck, bad luck. The sine curve, the up and down, the roller coaster. Okay, Seymour. We have gotten a lot of golds turning into rainbows, though, I will say that. That's been really nice. But not this time. Not this time. Alright. Next. I haven't really even investigated the vision card for Sephiroth and Yuffie. I'm also late to the party, so this banner has been out for maybe like 2 weeks now, something like that. Yeah, I think it's been out for around 2 weeks, so I'm definitely late to the party. This is all part of the a celebration, so most people have already summoned and, you know, either gotten them or they haven't gotten them, and then they've had a chance to grind more Visiore and then eventually get them. But this is my first stab at them. So, alright. Silver book. For some reason, I never feel good about the silver books. Well, obviously you want the gold book, but like, even the brown book has I feel like has a pretty decent chance of switching to a rainbow. I mean, it's all random. It's just, you know, a visual aesthetic, whatever. All right, so let's see. All right. Nope. Nothing noteworthy. Now, the other thing I could probably save for is, like, I was also tempted to summon on the summer banner. So that was like another banner that I was kind of waiting to save my Visiore for. Ooh, okay, it's gonna swap. Great, that's excellent. Okay, so we are getting a UR here. That is good. That is good. And if we get Sephiroth here, that would mean that we have some to spare for a summer banner in the future. Maybe. Alright, come on. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Please? Oh. Oh. It's Mont. That's actually, I think that's a pretty good pull. Technically speaking. But non-technically speaking, it's not Sephiroth. So that is a fail. Oh, you know, I actually should take a look, right, at my, how much pity currency I've gotten. Alright, we'll take a look after this multi. We'll take a look after this one. We'll tap through real quick. Some of these could swap out now. Okay. Like, some of these could switch. Alright. Okay. And... just a gold. Okay. Okay, alright, they are separate. So the Yuffie shop and the Sephiroth shop are actually separate. Okay. I wasn't entirely sure, I just had to check for myself. So it seems like we're only 3 multis away from pitying Sephiroth here. It looks like... So I guess the bar filling up does actually sync up with the amount of pulls that you need to pity, so... I mean, yeah, that should have been obvious. Like, if you're only getting five of those points for every multi, that would add up, right? So that's interesting how they did that, though. Because, like, you would think the bar filling up should be an indication... Oh, we're getting a rainbow here. Okay. And... Oh, that's him! You are too weak to save yourself. How appropriate. Walking with a purpose. And there he is. The one-winged angel, Sephiroth. Fantastic. Alright, that is fantastic. Getting him here. Oh, I skipped. I'm an idiot. Oh, what am I doing? There was a chance that the last one could have been him, too. Yeah, no, get out of here. So, I mean, I probably should do the next summons, right? Because I'm so close to the UR. And it's going to get me more of the currency. Oh, I guess I was wrong. So Sephiroth is a 100% drop when the bar is filled. So then you... Oh, that's really interesting. So when the bar fills, you get a guaranteed Sephiroth. You'll have enough of the coins to actually get another copy from the shop. Wow, that's... I guess that's why the bar fills up so slowly. I think at this point, it just, like... I probably should just do 2 more multis to guarantee myself another copy. Because, yeah, I mean, it's just... You may as well. I mean, this game is very heavily shard-based. So if you get more shards for a character, that's going to save you a lot of grief. So, looks like we're getting a rainbow on this one too, which is quite remarkable. Looks like they saved all the luck for the final pulls on the banner, which, you know, go figures, I guess. But let's see. Let's see how many Sephiroths we can get. And then we'll just keep saving along. Okay, let's see. Who's it gonna be? Why, that isn't... It's another Sephiroth. What? What? You couldn't have done that, like, earlier in the polls? Come on now. That feels trollish to me. That feels trollish to me. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. We were prepared, we had enough Visiore. So this should be Sephiroth number 3, right? It's a brown book, but don't let that deceive us. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. And then we're going to get another one from a shop, so that's going to be 4 Sephiroths. That's not bad. That is not bad. So I got to, like, work on getting his equipment and stuff, too. I am very casual. I am very casual, so I don't know... I'm going to do my best to do some grinding here. But I'm already... Like I said, I'm late to the party. I haven't been grinding and doing what I need to do. So this should transition into a rainbow. Wait, it's not? It doesn't? Am I an idiot? Oh, now it's full. Now it's full. So I actually have to do one more pull. Oh, really? I have to do another multi? I hyped that up for no reason. I mean, I have to do it now. A couple of multis ago, maybe I could have passed, but no, not now. Now I have to do this one. It's fine, though. It is fine. Alright, so we know this is going to transition into a rainbow. Oh, wow, another rainbow. Who is it? What? Are you... What? 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 Wait, oh wait, no, that was the guarantee. That was the guarantee, right? The guarantee is the first one in the pack, not the last one. So that makes sense to me. Okay, I was about to flip out if this was a 2 Sephiroth multi. Never mind, I think I freaked out for no reason. Yeah, no, okay, alright. Nope, never mind, sorry. I mean, regardless, right? Regardless, that's 3 Sephiroths plus an additional one from the shop, so that's... Okay, so I could get another copy of Sephiroth here for 2,000. But I should probably just get the shards, so that you can get 200 here for 2,000. Yeah, so I should probably just do that. Unless I'm missing something, I think that's the way that we gotta go. It's fine. And then for Yuffie, we can we can just grab some shards here too. All right, so here is the big bad Sephiroth himself. The art is just, it's clean. It's clean. It's really great. Legendary member of Soldier, known as a hero who appears in tales of the distant Mako-infused city of Midgar. During the last war, he garnered many achievements while wielding Masamune, a katana with an incredibly long blade. Shinra released a formal statement noting that Sephiroth lost his life in the line of duty some 5 years past. And here is his 3D model. Look at the hair kind of flowing back there. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Alright. Let's see that... animation. There he goes, sort of his own Omni-Slash. Very sick. And then the feathers falling down, looking over his shoulder, and then you have the screen distortion too. Alright, well that is going to do it. I've got my work cut out for me. Got to do some grinding and some collecting and try to get as many shards and maybe even try to get the vision cards where I can for these characters, but let me know in the comments below if you decided to summon for the Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade collaboration in War of the Visions, and if you did, I wish you the best of luck. Hope you got all of the characters and dupes that you were looking for. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to drop a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel for other mobile gaming content. I don't do a lot of War of the Visions, admittedly, but maybe check out the channel. Maybe there's something else in there that would strike your fancy. But thank you all so much for watching, for taking time out of your day to spend with us. We really do appreciate it. And until next time, let's keep on grinding.